So welcome back, guys. Today is January 22nd, and let's break down on Dow Jones. Since we know yesterday we took a trade here on Dow Jones, and you can see that I closed yesterday on the break even, which was what I shouldn't have done, but anyways, that's how it is. Sometimes you have to be very careful with your capital. If you see any kind of rejection from your level, or if you're uncertain about your position, you should immediately just you know close it out. But eventually the trade played very good. It potentially gave like uh, 5 hour until 8:40 p.m., and then it just kept going up. So anyway, I have the detailed breakdown of this trade on my broadcast from yesterday, so you all can go check it out over there. And let's move to today's analysis. As we can see that the price has broken this level and has capitalized above this level, and on the early London session we saw that the price respected this resistance as a support. You can see the price got pure orders from this level. I was expecting the price to come a bit lower at this level, so I could I would have probably executed a trade, but sometimes it's just how it is. You cannot do anything. The price didn't come to my level, but anyway, I'll just drop down the analysis for today. Let's remove the markups from yesterday and today. So we see in the daily time frame that the price has taken off very well, and the level that I was talking about yesterday, which was somewhere around here, this high has been taken out. So I'll just mark it with 2 pixels, and the price managed to close above this level. As you can see, yesterday the price was very bullish and it managed to close above this level. This is where I took the trade. So anyway, so the next hurdle would be somewhere around this area, which is very likely for the price to reach. Maybe it will reach today, or we don't know, we'll see. Because in order to take these highs and these highs, we would like to see something like this, filling up this imbalance and then shooting back up. So on the daily time frame, it's very clear that the price has broken this level. If you invert the chart, which is what I do to understand it more, we can see that this area is very important to be tested. This is a very important level to be tested, which is the high from day before yesterday, which has left a huge imbalance in order for the price to go down. Yeah, and the next hurdle would be somewhere around here. So this looks like a clean break of structure as well as the zone. So in this case, the price has broken the highs from before, and it has capitalized above this level. So this area out here could be a very well support zone for midterm for today. Let's define the chart into 4 hours, but before doing that I would just like to mark some level, which is, yeah, it aligns with this one. So yeah, I think it's good. This level is pretty good, pretty solid for a support. On the 4 hours we see something similar, as we were talking about the imbalance level here, from which the price could possibly be rejected, and it did, but it was very short lived, because as I said that every dip would be a buying opportunity as long as the structure is maintained. And structure, by structure I mean the structure is maintained. if, unless we see a new low like this, we would not look for a short. We need to see this low, this kind of low, then we look for a short. So every dip, every retracement would be an buying opportunity. Okay, so this is what we see in the line chart. As you can see that the price here, it came to take the imbalance, fill it up completely, and then stood it back up. In 1 hour something similar, but in 1 hour it was more like it looked a bit uncertain, since this looks like a break of structure. But again, if we have a bull run, or if we have a trend ongoing, it's very important for it to break the structure in the 4 hours, because that confirms that probably confirms a reversal in 4 hours, since this chart, you see, it has been shooting up since Monday, January 13th, and here it's 21st, so it's almost 7-8 days, and the price has been shooting up. So in this case we will need a 4 hour confirmation, not the 1 hour confirmation, because in 1 hour you see that the price already looks like it has broken the structure, but look, but still the momentum has been maintained, because here was the imbalance. So this could potentially act as a demand level. So 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 yeah, I'll just remove this markups because this is not required anymore. Just let's just keep the chart clean. So what we said in in the daily time frame, that this price has taken out the high from before the main structure, and this here, well, let's remove that as well. This here will act as a solid support for today. Coming back to the 4 hours, we see that the price is indeed bullish, and it has respecting the overall structure. So in the 4 hours we see that the price has left some imbalance, which looks like it should fill, as we can see that this here is a zone, and it could potentially act as a support for the price. Yeah, because you see that the price has broken the structure and the zone, and then it came for a retest, took the imbalance here, filled up the wick, and then it shooted up. This is where we took the trade yesterday. So anyway, in the 4 hour, in the 1 hour, we see something similar, that there is some imbalance left here, and this doesn't matter anymore. So yeah, this is in 1 hour. We see that this area could hold the price if in case the price wants to come down. In the 30 minutes as well, we have another imbalance which was filled not properly this morning. Yeah, it wasn't filled properly in the morning, because I'm going to refine the chart and I'm going to show you in the 15 minutes as well. So this here is a level of my interest. I'm going to just quickly add a support here. So this is the level of my interest, and I would have liked to take a trade if the price came to fill the imbalance completely. And now I'm going to show you the 15 minutes so that you have an idea what I was talking about. Yeah, look, in 15 minutes the imbalance still not filled, so this area remains a good point for point of interest for me. At the same time, I'm going to draw a support line, which is here, which is what Dow Jones validates a lot. It respects these levels a lot, but it's also very important for the price to take the imbalance in order to go the upside. Well, now this imbalance doesn't look very interesting to me, because this is where I would like to enter, because this is going to be too extreme, and since if the price comes to this level, it also has a potential to, you know, be rejected, and we can see a sell-off to this level. All right, so as we have marked, I just want to mark the daily level. I just want to write here. All right, so that way I know what's going on and where is the price. So this is going to be the extreme level, and this as well. For now, in the short term, as we day trade, we don't scalp. In 15 minutes you see that the price has got some imbalance left here as well as here. This can also act as a support, plus the imbalance will validate the buyers. So these three levels is my point of interest, right? This one is not too much because it's very extreme. This and this remains in the scene, right? So we have 405 here, 405. We have some orders at 450. I'll just go back there later. So anyway, we have this level here which needs to be tested. In the 5 minutes we see the same. Wow, in 5 minutes we have a big level here. So according to my perspective for Dow Jones, I would just wait for the price to come in this level, and I will have my two trading ideas, which is one gonna be here, sorry, one is going to be here, in where I'm going to take a very tight stop losses, which is going to be somewhere around this. In another one I'm gonna keep it here, right? And the stops are going to be below this lows. So these two will be my area of interest for today. I'm gonna put a $25 of stops on this two. This one as well, let's make it 25. The entry is very extreme because I have chosen this level as a very extreme level. I just want to execute on the tick, on the wick of the candle. So this remains for me, this price remains for me, this entry here. But everything depends, as always, everything depends at the time of open, because we still have like 20 minutes for the market to get open. So we will wait and see where the price is at the moment of the opening, and according to the circumstances, according to the situation at that time, we will look for any execution. So coming back to ES, I had a phenomenal day yesterday on ES, as I shared it on my Discord. After getting out on BE on Dow Jones, I decided to enter on ES, which was a very good trade. This is the kind of trade that I look for. It's something like, it was something very simple and basic that I always say, that don't complicate your approach to the trading when it comes to trading technicals and the concept of SMC. Well, my execution was somewhere around here, my stops were somewhere around here. I have sent the trade on my Discord, as you can check. So this was my trade on ES. Since we know that my model of trading is simply the break of structure and the breakout, the break of structure you can see here. If I reverse the chart, you see there's a clean break of structure. You see the structure has been taken out very well with this candle, and as always I have to wait for the price to retrace, and I entered on this candle, keeping the top in mind, which was here. This week I entered on this one, these first two candles. It's a quick breakdown of my trade from yesterday. I'll continue with the analysis for today. So I entered somewhere around here in these two. The price went up, came back, retested, tried to fill the balance completely, and then shoot it up. I closed somewhere around here, somewhere, I don't remember, somewhere around here, and then the price came back down and then kept shooting up. Since it was late and I don't want to hold my trades for hours because it takes a mental capital on me, so eventually the trade was very good. So anyway, let's get back on the daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, we see that the price has taken out this high, just as like Dow Jones. For now the price is this level of rejection, I would not say it, but we have to be careful because it could give us a potential entry around this corner, yeah, on the retracement, because this is a place where the price started falling off, and from here you can see that the price failed to break above this level and got rejected, and then now the price is here making a new high, which could potentially make the price go up. That we'll see in this session. This is the last high from before, the all-time high, and in the 4 hours we can see that the price has reached this level of imbalance, so we have to be very careful. Maybe the price would reject from this level. So coming back on the 1 hour time frame, we see that the price has the same the price is respecting this level of imbalance, which is in 1 hour as well. But since the price has a bullish momentum, we have to be very careful on this one. You see the price has a clean bullish momentum. It's just making higher highs and higher lows, so we have to be careful on this one. So now we have to do some markups on the support and demand, right? Supply and demand. So this is going to be my primary markup style, which remains the same every time. This here as well is my support, leaving a huge gap today this morning. All right, in 30 minutes, same 15 minutes the same. So there's not much to do in the ES. I'll just remove this. There's not much to do in ES because it's in the highest of 2 weeks or 3 weeks probably. So we have this level here. This could potentially act as a support. We will wait for the price to come in this level to see some kind of price action to the upside, and then we'll plan our entry accordingly. So in the lower time frame, we see in the 5 minutes as well, the price has left some imbalance, which is not necessarily important, but since we have to follow the protocol which says to wait for the extreme zones, especially at the NY open. So this is the structure in 5 minutes. I'm not going to call it a break of structure just in case if price breaks this low, because this I will be waiting for this one in order to see any sell off, right? So I will be waiting for price to come at this level to see some price action to the upside, and then I will plan my trade. So this is it for S&P. Now coming back to the bad boy, which is RT. The price action looks pretty good on this one. A bit wild, but yeah, it's good. You see that this here is a support. Very simple approach. The price has its imbalance here, and it looks like it's gonna follow as long as the price remains under this level. I'll not look for any buys. The moment price breaks above this level, we'll see the price action, and then I'll plan my buys accordingly. It should be something like this. The target would be the last high or further. So this is the idea for the buy side. On the sell side, I'm not going to look for a sell side today because it just feels wrong. But anyway, we have to be prepared for everything. So I will wait for the price to do its thing on the NY open, and then I will plan the trade accordingly. So coming back in the main chart, I'm going to maximize my screen because I need to see properly, and I'll do some quick markups on ES, which is today I'm not going to be trading Apex because I want to trade on my top step as well. Just don't want to keep trading on one account. I have to keep everything alive. So today I'm not going to trade on Apex, and which means good, which is really good because Apex always have a delay in the chart. Not much, but some fraction of seconds, which is of course important when it comes to trading, especially futures. So today the trading condition is going to be really good, and let's see what we can get from the market today. And I'm just gonna do the markups quickly. Where is it? Yeah, so here is going to be my level of interest, my point of interest. I will be waiting for this imbalance plus the lower one. Let me see in the 15 in the 5 minutes as well. Yes, here I'll be waiting for this area, but I'm not going to put any limit orders. I will just wait for the price to come here, and we will see how the price action is at that time, and then we will decide to trade. So I'm not going to put limit order in nowhere, not even here, which is very probable. I think this trade could be very high probability of this buy, but again I'm not going to put any limit orders because we have liquidity below. You can see there's one more level just that I just saw, which is here, which is yet to be filled. So I'm not gonna risk anything as long as the market doesn't get open. So that is it for the pairs that we want to trade. Let me see what's going on with this 2 hour. All right, yeah, so never mind. So this is it for today for pre-market. Of course we have 10 minutes for the market to get open. We'll see. And guys, I also wanted to introduce something very special, that is a book map, as my friend insisted me to put this on on my live stream, which is where is it? I'm going to put on Dow Jones because I have ES open on my other monitor. I'm just gonna show you guys. Where is it? BTC ES. Let me open this guy's profile. Hold on. Sorry guys, yeah, so I'm here. Yeah, so I wanted to show you this bookmap thing, which is very interesting and it could help to enhance your entries. Just mute these things, very annoying. So yeah, I'm going to explain you a very basic approach to this, and later on I could just make a video explaining how it works and how we can get some ideas of the orders. It's basically the order book. All right, you see it's on which feed is it? I think it's on rhythmic. So yeah, this is basically a order book where you can see the orders like these ones. You see these orders like at 430, 420, 350, 340, 320s. So these are the orders which are very important, and you can see, like you can see the number of orders. Like look here, 51 contracts, 42 contracts, 52 contracts. Here as well you can see in the dome. So there's a course that you guys can do on this, but this is just the basic understanding that I want to tell you guys, because I don't have much time for the market to get open, and in the next video I could explain more about it. It's just that you can see the orders, so you can tally with your technical analysis. Like for example, if you have an entry like me just right now, like for example, you see this area, you think that this area is very important and it could be tested, yeah. This area and this area are out here as well. So you see, you made your analysis and then like, okay, so it's a blindfold, you don't know how many people have put the orders there. So you go to the book map, sorry, you go to the book map and you can check like this lines, like for example this one, 350. You see what's there on 350, 350, 350 here. So yeah, this could also be, well, not 350 because, let me see, well, sorry, not these blue ones, but the ones which are important is the orange and red ones, yeah. So you see it's there's one, or there's one big order in buys, you see it's on 330. So you go there, you just check, you align your entries, so you see 330. So yeah, it could be because it's a support area, so this could be in play as well, right? But if you read in depth about this, we you need to see, you'll find out that how the liquidity works, how many orders are there. So there, if there are many orders layer by layer, that means there's some liquidity in the market. So you have to be careful. You cannot just blindly put an order like just like this, because in many cases there are liquidities which lies below. If there are like multiple orders in every, like layer wise, like for example 40 in 10 in 2090. So you have to be careful and you have to learn the concept of bookmap. It's just not like yeah, you can see the orders, but you have to know how it works. Like for example, now you can see the orders are moving because, yeah, of course we have 4 minutes for the market to get open, so there's going to be a high volatility around here. So you have to keep waiting and you have to keep watching and you have to keep learning about this bookmap. Meanwhile, when you are doing your technical analysis, this can help you a lot to improve your entries, to save you from potential stop hunt or liquidity grabs, whatever you want to call it. So this is a very interesting tool. I'm going to share more insights later, but now we have this market. Right now we have to be here rather than explaining the book map. So now we can see that I have not put the orders yet, but it's just that I want to keep these things ready. So I will see how the market gets open, how, if the price respects this level, and we see. Let's find out some resistance level which I don't see anywhere rather than here or maybe here. So I don't see any potential cause of any kind of sell-off, because I think the market is going to be very buoyant, very buoyant, like too bullish, what I mean. So we will wait and we'll see for any break below or any break above. In case the price breaks above this, I would also like to buy, but keeping in mind this imbalance, which is very important to be tested, we'll wait for the market to play. Yeah, so I just want to have this ready here, somewhere around here, stop loss around here, and take profit around here. But I have not executed yet. I have not placed the limit, but I have just planned it. I've not pressed this button, so I'll just wait for the movement. So we have just 1 minute for the market to get open, which is what always excites me about New York, because you see the real movements. There we go. The market is open and we need to break this zone in order to have any bias. About the sell, if the price breaks below this zone, I'm not going to look for a sell, but technically it could work, but I'm not going to look for a sell because I don't want to be the anti-gang. Since the price is bullish, I just don't want to be bearish until we see any confirmation in the 4 hours. So we see I feel like just putting an order on this one here, but at the same time I just don't want to risk. Well, but I think the risk is very minimal for me, so I'm just gonna put this one. It's just $125, so it doesn't matter. Maybe maybe it could work. The only reason this trade can fail could be the liquidity below, which is here and here, as I mentioned before. So we'll wait. I placed the order. It's just for me to not miss out on a good one. So we wait and see. There's a lot of liquidity here, so in case if this one fails, I would be waiting for my original entry, which is going to be around this area around here in 5 minutes. Yeah. This area as well can act as a support, as I have mentioned before, but we have the imbalance and we need to figure it out. I mean, we need to fill it up. So if I get stopped out on this trade, it doesn't matter because I'm here to take chances today, because it looks a very smooth entry for me. As I told you, the only reason this could fail is because of the liquidity here, which lies around this place. So there we go. Alright, so the order has been filled. We wait to see. It's a very small risk on this one, since I do not want to place my original lot size, as we know that we have some liquidity below. So I'll just wait. It's just the 1/4 of the size that I use in general. I mean, the size is the same, but my stops are very tight, so I have very less amount of money at risk, like just 130 $35. So I'm not worried about this at all. So what we have in the 1 minute, it looks good. Let's see what we have. 3 minutes, it looks pretty good to me. And let's see. So this imbalance have been filled, so I'll just remove this marker from here. So now as long as the price remains above this level, we are good. Let's see how this one closes. This still remains under my observance, this level, because this still needs to be tested. It can be tested or it might not, so we just wait. I'm not going to move my stops to the entry yet. I need the price to close above this level. um, we have some orders at 370 around this corner, 370 to 75. So let's see. In 15 minutes the price looks better to me. In 30 minutes as well, it's good, it's not bad. 1 minute as well, 1 hour as well, 4 hours. 4 hours a bit okay, I mean not bad. So we are still in the trade. It gave me like 2 hour on this trade, but I want to have more because my service is very small. Let's see, this area still remains under my eye. So I think I'll just, well, I'll wait. Well, the 5 minutes doesn't look good at all. So I think if it gives me 2 hour again, I would probably close this trade. I'll just move my stops to break even. Don't want to risk on this one because the 5 minutes it doesn't look very convincing to me. That's it. I think this trade is done. I think it will probably hit the break even, which is okay. Which is okay. At least my trade is risk free. That's how I like to do it. I would have not moved my stops to the entry because I would have not if this candle didn't close like this. It clearly looks like the price got rejected right from here. You know, so that's it. We'll look for another trade, maybe on RT. Let me see what's going on with RT. Because ES, I don't see much. RT already is sliding down, so it's very likely that Dow Jones will slide down as well. So it's good that I have put my stops to the entry. So I am not risking anything on this trade. RT has got massive moves always. So let's see what we have on ES. So I think it's gonna be break even. It looks very like it. So on ES, what we have, the structure is still maintained. You can see here the structure is still maintained. It's not broken. So we still cannot look for anything as long as the price remain under this and the price remain under this and this level. We have to wait. Well, looks like the table is turning or something. Well, if this candle closes up engulfing, I'll just put my stop back to my stop where it was. Only if this candle closes engulfing, which looks really crazy, it's getting a push down. I think the price needs to fill this level. That's what I think. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 10 seconds left. it's a tricky one. I don't really want to put it back to the stop, but at the same time, this here can be tested again before going up. So I'll just leave this one as it is. So it got break even, but let's see how this one goes. If I did my right decision or not. Let's see. Since this level here, I'm very thoughtful of this level. So I'm out with a break even. There's no profit and no loss on this one, and I'll just wait for the other trade which is here. Let's see what's going on in this trade. This level is still maintained or what? I'm not entering again. So for your kind information, if anyone is watching this one, I'm not going to enter again, just so that you guys know. Because once I am out from one trade, I don't enter in the same place. I'll need to see some confirmation, because there was a reason why I closed it, why I closed in break even. Let me see in the lower time frame what's going on. I think I'll enter this one, and I'll put a stop underneath, because oh no, I'll just leave it. I'm not gonna enter it. Not gonna enter. I'll just wait for any clear direction, because I will not enter. I just closed with 30-40 bucks of profit, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna enter. I'll wait for this candle to close, and then I'll see. Well, I'll wait for engulfing on this one. If I see an engulfing, I might just enter with the stops of standard start stops of 50 ticks, which is somewhere around here. Well, so the the trade played out, damn dude. The trade played out. So well, it doesn't matter. We'll wait for. I think the trade played out from the one that we took before, so it's okay. It's okay, no problem. And we'll wait for another opportunity, which is going to be potentially in this area. If the price breaks the structure and the zone, we'll have a sniper entry here with the stops with the standard size, which is gonna be 50 ticks. All right. So this one trade is here. I'll just remove this because it makes no sense now. I'll wait for a break, or maybe engulfing candle. I want to see an engulfing candle, something like this, and I'll enter accordingly. So we wait. There's no rush on anything. This here could, let me see if the price comes back to this level, which is here. Put my stops underneath here. It's gonna be 150 bucks on at risk. Yeah, so if the price comes this level, we'll get a good one. But we see if we close an engulfing on this candle, then we might as well just enter here with the stops below 40, 45, $50. Right, so we have 1 minute 20 seconds left on this one. So it looks like the trade that we took in the beginning played very well. So let's see. Still not sure about it, but this one looks like it. This one looks like it. Yeah. So in this 30 seconds, if the price maintains to close like this, I'm going to enter somewhere around here. The stops 250 and 50 ticks. So we wait for 10 more seconds and then we place the order. Yeah, so this is it. I placed my order with the stops of 200, almost 40, 45 ticks, 46 ticks. Damn, dude, the same thing that happened yesterday is happening today. Crazy, 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 brother. Crazy. But I'm gonna wait. So we see, okay, on ES we see a clear trade. Let me see. I think we missed it. What if we plan our entry somewhere around here and put the stops here? Could work. This one. Hey, where's the trade here? I didn't put it. What? Yeah, I want to put it somewhere around here. Stop loss here and the TP here. No, the TP. Sorry, the TP here. This to work. So let's see. ES looks like we have missed the ride on the ES. Very cool price action. Let's see if we get on this one because we missed the buy. I mean, we didn't miss it. We just I just closed into break even. Just what happened yesterday, but it's okay because I have to follow my the guidelines that I have made for myself, which is if there is a liquidity below, which if you see there's an imbalance, you have to be very careful before the entry. You always have to take very minimum risk and try not to enter if there's a lot of uh, imbalances below or above. So it's just how it is. You have to be careful with these things. Even though if you close the trade and it runs out to be good, which was the case yesterday and which was the case today as well, but it's fine. That's how you have to manage your trades and the risk. Looks like we missed on the trade or something. Let me see if I get something on the ES somewhere around here and stop loss around here. Could work, huh? So yeah, I'll just wait. I'll just put a trade on order on ES. But the one on Dow Jones should execute. It's very important for Dow Jones to take the imbalances. That's what happened yesterday. above 45.50. It's not fair if this one leaves it. Oof. So it has executed the trade. It has executed the trade. So let's see how this one plays. Oh, ES has also executed the trade, so I'm gonna just leave one running because I don't wanna take. I don't wanna have a lot of trades running. So the trade on ES was also perfect execution, but I think I should have left the one on ES running than the one in Dow Jones because this looks more promising to me. But anyways, we see. We see what we have. So the 2 hour on DJ would be somewhere around here, which is what I will be looking for. It's a shame that it didn't take my trade on my FTMO because today I decided to take some trades on FTMO, and this is why I don't just I hate trading CFDs now because of the spread. Because of the spread, my the trade was placed exactly at the same place, exactly here, but because of the spreads, it just didn't execute. I'm just gonna minimize my loss on this one because I don't know, this dude is not getting the volume that I want to see. Let me see, where's the volume? My god, there's no volume. No volume yet. So it didn't execute on my FTMO, and that's what I have been telling you guys that CFDs, it has got a lot of spread sometimes, especially at the time of volatility. They just increase the spreads incredibly, and you don't want to keep executing higher, right? Because of the stops. So let's see what we have. Just need this candle to close a bit bullish. That could potentially validate my entry. So let's see, we are almost on 1 hour. I think I should put my stops to the entry point. I know that I'm doing it, but I have to do it. As long as the price remains under this, I have to keep trailing my stops. Otherwise, it gets a bit tricky. So here it is. We are up with 1 hour already. You're gonna target to the 2. Target for the 2 hour. The one with SPX was crazy, dude. I mean, it just executed right on the point where I placed the trade. Well, it's shame that I didn't hold it. I decided to hold Dow Jones, but I think Dow Jones would play as well because now I can see that the price has got the bullish momentum. But again, we need the price to break above this, cancel this vector, this candle here, and I think it should do it. For let me see how is the 4 hours. 1 hour is like this, and the 4 hour is bullish, so very good. I think this trade is gonna be really good one because look, if you see, it has just completed the imbalance in the 4 hour candle, and now it's just moving forward towards our TP. So the stops are above the entry. Let's see what we have. The 1 hour doesn't look good. The 1 hour from before, it looks a bit a kind of, I mean, I would not say bearish, but at the same time it's a bit tricky candle, which makes you think. So I'll just leave as it is. Gonna wait for the TP. So now this area has been cancelled, I think. Now the price should get some support around this level, which is here. Very important for this candle to close bullish. This ES, dude, that was a crazy entry, right? I should have left it running. Seriously, the stops were also very good. Almost 1.5 hour. No, 2 hour almost. You know what? I'm just gonna put my stops back to my original stops because I want to let this trade run. Let's see what's happening with RT. Just don't want to look at this crazy guy. Very good, keep going. Still haven't seen volume in the market. You see this candle like this one. I haven't seen any as of yet. It's something to see. It's something like that. There we go, baby. There we go. Need to clear this high first, and then I will move my stops to 1 hour, then we'll scale to 2, maybe more, but first it needs to clear out this level. Let's see what's going on with NQ. Wow, dude, NQ was really good on today at 3:30. When the market got open, we saw this pulse. Yeah, it was a really good trade on NQ. Cannot manage so many things, but I think I should just keep it open in some other monitor. Sometimes it gets really hard to manage too many charts, since when I trade, I have my other accounts getting copied from one account, so it gets a bit, you know, too much. So still, ES was a good entry here. Let me see. Really good entry on ES. Really good. A masterclass. But shame that I failed to hold it because I saw like two trades running. I just trade one pair at a time. I did put the order because I was not sure that Dow Jones is gonna come back, but it did as I was expecting. I was not sure, but I was expecting that from Dow Jones. So let's see what happens now. Will we get the 2 hour today, or let's see. If the price decides to retrace, that this here can potentially give it a support. I think I will move my stops to the entry just to have it safe, because after two trades getting almost 2 hour, the first one we entered here, as I showed you guys. We were here, I entered here in this pinpoint, and the stops were below this here. It gave like what, uh, 2.63R with a very small risk. And then this one as well, we had to enter the high having a big stop loss, so I just don't want to risk it. If I don't close in profit, I don't want to close in loss, as far as you can try, so let's see. Waiting for some volume to be seen. clean 2 hour on the table, but we see if we can try to maybe trail it, but I doubt that I would do it. But it's a really good entry though. I think I should trail the stops a bit. Not too much. Still, I haven't seen the volume. Maybe the volume would come after the break above this level. Could possibly be, but let's see. Or I should just rather close on this high because it's gonna be 173. It's not worth it. But since I took my profit with ES, I think I could just close it here. So that would give me a round figure of 2 hour. We'll see. Let this candle close. Just put my stops here. I think I should have closed the trade here because it might try to do a retracement to fill up, or maybe not. It's a bit confusing right now. This should definitely provide some support for the price, as far as I understand. And you can see this high has also been cancelled. If you invert the chart, you will understand a bit more. Sorry. So I don't see why not the price will take this high. So we just wait. There could be potentially a deep retracement. Uh, Let me see in this 5 minutes. Mm, in 5 minutes, if I invert the chart, sorry for the confusion. Just wanted to make sure something. Yeah, I think trade is still valid. It's just that my habit of protecting the capital every time makes me miss on some really beautiful trades like yesterday and today as well, before this one, or and maybe this one as well. But that is it. I That's how I trade. I try to just keep my stops trailing. Look, as I said, it's gonna do a kind of deep correction probably. I don't know why it's doing it now. So that's the useless drama. This is not right, right? It's not ethical to do this. Why the hell it's coming down at this level? No, but there's no reason now. I was expecting a bit of pullback, but this doesn't look like a pullback. It's still strong. There's no volume. I hate this candle. I just hate this candle. This engulfing here, I just hate it more than anything. When I take a trade and when this happens, because this is a damage, the clean damage that it can do to the trade. Sure, I don't want to take $100, so I'll just leave it. No idea why it's what's going on right now. This could have been my take profit. This one, the last high, but we wait. We wait and watch. Is my stream going all well? Let me see. Yep. Why is it still showing the screen? Oh yeah, no, fine. So I'm sure 70% that this trade will hit my break even again, because this candle I just really hate it. I hate with all my heart. I love it when I have to enter, but I hate it when it happens when I have already entered. So what we have in the book map, let me see. It's now clear level. I would say I missed on a really good trade which I took here. I put it on break even, and this trade would have given me like 5 hour clean because my stops were here. So it was a very wonderful trade, but I decided to break even because we had some imbalances left here, and I think that is also a reason that the price is not still, we didn't see the volume because the price wants to take this level. That's why I have been trailing my entry all the time, because we have the stops here, we have the imbalances here, which is keeping me unsettled. Otherwise by this time this would have already taken these highs and made a new highs for today. Clearly I told you that that engulfing candle is a very crazy candle that I just hate it. So today all BE, the first trade and probably this one as well. So I think I will just call it a day. I'm not gonna bother looking for any other entries. So yeah, I got break even on both of my entries today. I should have secured some profits, but I didn't, and that is okay. That's okay. let's clean the chart a bit and understand what's going on. So this level, and we had this level, and we had this level. These three levels were the most important ones for today. Took an entry here, and I didn't close the uh, trade, and I got break even. And then I took an entry here. I didn't close the trade in the profit, and I got break even. So two break even, which is really disappointing after having to get like 2 hours from each from the trade, 2 3 hours. So what can we do? Nothing. We just have to keep pushing and finding out the edge. That's what we do. Maybe this one filled up this imbalance. Could be. Oh, I don't know. Now I don't know because so much of movement in the same zone. Now this area has become a bit conflictive. There's a lot of conflict in this zone. So I'll just stay out for today. As long as the price remains under this zone, I will just stay out. So guys, that's it for now. I'm done. I took two beautiful trades, but I stopped out on BE, as you guys know. And so I think that's all for me today on Dow Jones. As long as the price remains under this area of consolidation or whatever you want to call it, and that's it. So see you guys tomorrow, same time and same place.